Can't believe we missed World Toilet Day. That was yesterday. Well, Eric, are you a foot flusher?
No.
Apparently 40% of Americans that use public restrooms are foot flushers.
See, I have been known, especially in public restrooms, not so much at my own house, but to be an elbow flusher.
Oh.
Good morning again, YouTubers. We're going to talk crappers this morning.
It's a weird thing we're talking about, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but
I might have had a wee there.
What? Well, I don't know what to say. What's the polite way of saying it?
Have a number two.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not 5.
And don't use the D word. That's not nice.
Dump.
Either. Yeah, no.
Crap.
Better.
Poo.
Park your lunch.
Plop, plop.
That's a much bigger job.
Whatever.
No, I haven't.
So if you need to go for a number 2,
Yeah.
dump crap poo, you would go upstairs to the second floor.
I would, but I wouldn't now, because there's just a big hole in the floor. It's like French campsite.
I want to go over a little bit about what I have in my compost toilet. Some of the people were asking what kind of good base to put in a compost toilet. Here's one that I found that works pretty well. I went down to a door shop and I picked up some scraps from them, but this is sawdust actually is what is the best thing to use. This right here is straw, which is okay. It is mixed with sawdust. There's a little piece right there. But I mix that in my 5-gallon bucket. You know me and 5-gallon buckets. And I put just regular generic potting soil, about half and half. And I mix that up in the bucket. Now this bucket sits beside the compost toilet in the workshop. I run a compost toilet. So those of you that know that I went without water for a while, that's pretty much what I was using, was a compost toilet, because I didn't have water to flush the regular toilet. And I put this mix. I'll fill this up, half straw, half potting soil. And I use this scooper for inside the bathroom, so when they get done they just scoop some up and stick it in there. But on top of it, yeah, I put a lid, so when I have people that come over that are interested in using the compost toilet, and I have some people that actually ask to see it, I have instructions on here for them. It's on here, it says, for Pee-Whiz, use 1 to 2 scoops. Now that's 1 to 2 scoops of this. So I would get in here and scoop up 1 to 2 scoops of the sawdust straw ground mixture. And I really prefer sawdust if you can get it. And then for Poop-de-Doop, it's 3 to 4 scoops to cover. So basically you eliminate in the other 5-gallon bucket, and I'll show you the seat for that. And then you lift up the lid and you put that many scoops, 2 scoops for pee, 3 to 4 scoops for defecation in there. And then a little thank you for being user-friendly on the compost toilet. So I'll fill this up, I'll take it in, and I'll show you the compost toilet. Okay, there we are. The bucket's full, got its little scooper, our friendly use lid, and we'll close this up and we'll go inside. Here is my compost toilet. It has the larger 5-gallon receptacle in the bottom, and this holds the eliminations under here. This adaptive chair that was left over from Bill passing away came in real handy in this instance. It really fit perfectly over the top of the lower 5-gallon, and has a little lid that closes. But I also keep a lid on the 5-gallon one. It eliminates odor and any like bugs that might attract gnats and whatnot. So that's how I have it set up here in the workshop. Here it is with the 5-gallon sawdust and ground cover that we filled up outside. And I put toilet paper and Cottonelle wet wipes right on top. And there have been some debate about whether the Cottonelle will disintegrate when composting. So I do have a garbage can nearby here in case people want to toss it in there. and the toilet paper, which is real thin stuff and deposit it right away. It's a real thin stuff and it degrades fast. So if somebody needs to use a toilet, they just pick up take off the top, lift the lid, give this a little tilt, and take the lid off the 5-gallon, and now you have access to the compost inside. Now you have access to the elimination bucket inside. And when they're done, they just tilt it back on, and that's after they put their scoops in. Shut the lid and put this back on, and then there's a hand washing station here directly to the left. So it works out pretty conveniently, especially when you don't have running water. For those of you that can't afford a large composting toilet, and they're thousands of dollars, this might be an alternative for you, or some kind of makeup like this. It still is sanitary, it gets the waste problem taken care of, and the buckets, the waste bucket down here, when it's full, is carried outside for composting along the fence in the sunshine. I compost it for about a year. Let's go out and take a look at that. Hi, sweetheart. We had a big breakfast this morning, huh? That was good. That's a special treat, the wet dog food, isn't it? Yeah, that canned dog food's yummy. All right, let's go look at the compost buckets. And our solar water heater is still up and working. What's the temperature today? I have this. My thermometer is hiding behind this volunteer chiltepin plant. Chiltepin is a hot pepper plant. Here's the green berries off of it. I had a couple of red berries still from the spring. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh yeah. Chiltepin. These little puppies are pequins. Some people call them pequin. This bush came up by itself. Probably a bird dropped a seed in there or something. But look, it's just covered with flowers and little. I'm going to be engulfed in berries, so if you guys need any hot pepper berries, let me know. Anyway, let's see. Oh gosh, yeah, it's not very warm out today. 50, 60, 70, about 71, 72. Let's see what the temperature inside the hot water tank is today. Yeah, over 100. About 110. There's a little bee visiting my queen's wreath. If I can get to 150 and keep it there, I'll have hot water for a shower tonight, which is very unusual at this time of year. Look at the clouds. Oh my gosh. Alfred Hitchcock, the birds. Run, Blackie, run! Or maybe not. Blackie's 15 years old. He doesn't get excited about anything. Anyway, here's some composting buckets. This is human compost. And it's going to sit here for at least a year. I have the dates on the sides. Can't really see them, but as to when it was set here, so I know when to actually open the bucket. And no, I don't use it personally for food crops, but I will use it for plants and whatnot around the property after it's fully composted. Atta babies, give me some eggs. They're starting to lay off their eggs. I got 3. Got a blue one, a green one, and a light brown one. That's pretty good. Usually they're not laying it off. And hi, Hopi. She's on her mountain. It's elevated pallets with a hardwood door underneath. It's wood screwed down, and then several layers of carpeting on there. And then I run this concrete highway liner up around and shaded it off so she has shade. And she likes to spend her time up here. She likes this with her little doghouse and everything. Most of the time she eats her food up there too, but today we ate down here. And this is also a volunteer plant. These palmated leaves. Coyote gourd. Some people call them buffalo gourd. But there are two different leaf types, and this is the palmated type. It's really stinky. It's the only native growing gourd in the United States. And it is eaten by coyotes and other desert animals. It's bitter. But it does, when it dries, make wonderful Christmas ornaments. They turn that straw color, and then they'll get really light, almost like a glass ornament. And I've made Christmas ornaments out of these for, oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 decades. I used to do a lot of gourds. But you have to move on. Try different things, like making solar water heaters. Yeah, you know what's going on. I know. Yeah. There you go. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy breezy. There you go. Munch down. Pretty cool. Let's turn it around so you guys can see what they're doing. There you go. Just using scratch. Chicken scratch. This is Cleo on the far side. And this one in the inside is Barbara. She's Barb. She's my mom's favorite, and my mom's name is Barb, so that's... Huh, Barbie? Your mama, Grandma loves you because you're pretty feathers. They taught themselves this trick. Alright, that's enough. Woo, my arm's getting a little sore. Find some. Scratch around. I got a little bit left in the cup. We'll see who wants to jump up. Ah! Cleo. She's the first one to jump up every time. Barbie's thinking about it. She's down there looking up. What do you think, Barbie? Whoa. Well, Cleo, what happened? There's only roosting room for one up here, I guess. Alright, there you go. You guys enjoy. Yeah. I'll put your lay pellets in your pen for you. A little bit of blue sky, little wispy clouds. Not really good solar water heating day, but we don't care. Do we, Blackie? We're going to have a tail wagging, hopping, running, happy day regardless. Have a great day, YouTubers.
So